You got a lot of you people that are these dim libs talking about fill the burn. I don't want to feel any burns. I don't like burns. Burns hurt. Burns scar. Burns destroy. Why would I want to feel any burn? This particular burn had the nerve to talk about black reparations being unfeasible and divisive, but supported reparations for Jewish Holocaust victims. Sounds like a contradiction to me. Sounds like a hypocrite to me. Sounds like he's not really about the black vote to me. If he doesn't want any reparations for black people, because we're not voting for you if you don't do anything about our tangibles. Well, let me be specific about that. If you don't give us what we want. You know, people will use the excuse that he marched with Dr. King, but Dr. King was all about black reparations. He said, I'm quoting Dr. King. Dr. King even said, "Where's the check? Where's the check for the reparations?" You don't just have to quote me on that. You can research this yourself. Anybody can march with anybody. But are you about what they're marching about, Bernie Sanders? Are you? Were you? Or were you just marching with Dr. King for your own benefit, your own interest, and trying to make yourself look like you were this social justice warrior? And I'm speaking in the original terms of what that meant before, people started clowning and making that kind of a corrupt thing. I don't know. I use it in the original tense of that. Anyways, I don't feel the burn, and Bernie Sanders is not getting my vote. People will talk about healthcare and all that. Like I got into a discussion with, an old friend of mine. We got into a debate because, he was talking about how, healthcare was more important than black reparations. This is a black man, by the way. And I told him what the reparations that we would get would take care of our healthcare. Some people just don't get it. They want to follow this dude because they think he's some kind of revolutionary and because he's a socialist. I don't care about your political stance. None of that stuff is about me because I'm not about it. I don't have really a political stance, and it doesn't mean that I'm apathetic. It just means that I don't trust all aspects of these political parties. I can stand on the outside and criticize them both. So for me, I'm looking at both right and left and looking at them as two wings of the same bird crapping on people. And this is another example of this. Bernie Sanders is not getting my vote because he's not giving black people tangibles. And you know what? I'm glad a lot of brothers and sisters are shining the light on him with these questions. It's about time. We're not falling for the okie doke. We're not just going to settle to go along just to get along and let everybody else trample over what we not only want but need as far as like our resources go. So no, I don't want to feel the burn. I don't like being scarred. Black people have been burned enough and have been scarred for 500 years. So, for all of you guys that want to feel the burn, you can go ahead and do that. But you'll get scarred and burned too. Shoot. Burns are not good. I don't know why people want to feel the burn. Burns that have never been good. You know what I want to feel? I want to feel my tangibles in my hands. I want the resources that have been stolen from my ancestors. Time, labor, everything. I want the benefit that we should have gotten centuries ago. Also to grow the future that I have before me along with my people. We all want that. We want tangibles. We don't want political theater. Anyways, you guys, please tell me what you think, man. Tell me what you guys think about what I'm saying. Like, comment, and subscribe. I don't tolerate trolls. I'm just letting you know that right now. You want a reasonable discussion? Fine, but if you're trolling, I'm not only going to delete your comment, I'm going to block you. Have a nice day, everyone. Tangibles 2020.